Is this thing on? Where is anything on my computer? Hello. Manic. Weeb. What is cracking? How is your job? If you can tell from voice, tiring. And it's fucked up. I overslept today, like bad. They let me off with a warning. But yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily that it's draining in the sense that it's spiritually draining, cuz like it's kind of fun to do. I'm quickly learning who I like working with and who I don't. But yeah, I went to bed the night before at 4, confident that I could just sleep not that long and make it to work the next morning off of, to be honest, a devious hangover. Why at 4? Because I was hardying. Dude, I was going hard in the paint, man. I was really out here. And honestly, I'd started my hardying before before learning that I would be opening the next morning. So I was like, whatever, I'll be fine. Should have taken the day off. It's my 3rd day. That's not something you can just do. Hi, Hydro. Come sweep. Oh, you work in retail. No. No, I didn't get a job at a fucking white collar, by the way. I'm not, like, 30. Nor did I go to college. To be broad, it's food service. I'm out here, like, check the GIF in the top right. You know, that's the type of shit I'm on. With a camera. Lol. Yeah, you know what? I could pull up with a GoPro on my chest or something and, like, you know, come to work with me, open the store with me on some aesthetic shit. You'd be a good public speaker? I'd suppose. I kind of hate the idea, though. Not that I'm afraid of people, it's just... I don't know, and it icks me for some specific reason, but there's definitely something I could talk about. I could hit my Professor L and instruct a class on something. I like the idea of that. Am I here playing Night of the Consumers? Yeah. But honestly, I've just been in, you know, not a streaming or even music headspace at all for the entire weekend because it was spent, you know, training and learning all this stuff, and I have to go back in tomorrow. So I'm incentivized to not stream too late because otherwise I run the risk of doing the same thing twice in a row, which I don't want to do. Did Clav finally move in with you? I wasn't supposed to tell anyone. I don't know how news got out so quickly. That being said, I didn't work on the project like a single iota for over the entire weekend, and I didn't even have that much time to really like think about it. I know pretty much what I'm gonna do. I know the idea. Like I had the idea of like what I would do from here to literally damn near the end of it. It's just I know it's gonna take a lot of work. And your job's more important. Not really. I mean, it's important. But I value this in life more because I want this to be my career. It's not just like some hobby that I do on the side because I'm bored. I would have stopped a while ago if that was the case. But no, this is something I'm genuinely trying to turn into. This is something that I want to become a thing, is what I meant to say. And I put a lot of effort towards it, or a lot of mental effort towards it, you know, in terms of actual, please no capital F, in terms of actual, like, try harding, optimizing my content for, max reach and all that sort of stuff. I don't really put in that much effort, because I feel like it's hard to market this in a way that doesn't suck the soul out of it. And it's hard to do the nonchalant gimmick in a way that's marketable. You know what I mean? There's definitely a line to be towed. On the bright side, though, I'll be able to have some money to pay people out, and I can start doing like Daria wheels again, and all that, and other things that would involve like a small prize to incentivize people to participate and all that, and I can make a video out of it, you know, all this sort of stuff, which I do vaguely enjoy. I just I think I had touched on this last time I spoke about it, but the selection of producers who participated aren't really people who are super engrossed or like involved in the scene, or nor are they like really practiced in making dariacore, and so the videos become less Daria wheel, more some other producer challenge, which is what I want to stray away from. Never heard Femmer this tired. You gotta come in here more often. I feel once every few streams they start off like this. They start off slow, and I feel bad for the people who join expecting me to be a bit more chippy, or whatever the case may be. But that's the reality, you know. And I didn't get like I didn't get good rest, because when you sleep high, you basically don't sleep at all. Like you sleep instantly, but you get none of the benefits of actually sleeping. You don't enter REM sleep. You go straight into deep sleep, and there's no like rebuilding, recharging, or anything. And then I had to wake up and, you know, panic my way to work, put some pre-workout in some Everclear or something that'll get you working. That'll get me dying. That's a heart attack. That's why they banned For Loco. That is quite literally heart attack juice. I've never touched either in my entire life. Fun, you can keep it that way. Yeah, in summary, job's good. It's fine. It's fun. Learning things. You know, I've always worked front of house at food service places. And there's a mosquito in my room, and it just bit my arm, and now my arm itches, and I'm trying not to itch the mosquito bite so it doesn't grow any bigger, and it's really annoying me. I've always worked front of house in food service places, and now I work back of house. And, you know, working front of house, like you realize it's cushy, and, you know, the time doesn't really pass by that quickly because you're not spending a lot of time doing stuff. And you see the chefs in the back busting their ass doing all their prep work and all this stuff, and it's like, oh wow, that looks fun in a sarcastic way. And then you're actually doing it. It sucks when you work with people who work in your position and have the ability to help you, but would prefer just standing and watching and waiting and being like, hey, I wonder when this next order is going to be ready, that I can help make ready sooner, but I just, you know, I don't want to put on some gloves. It's like, dude, you know, it's kind of, it's demeaning almost. I enjoyed my job at Hooters very much. Sounds fun. And imagine working on the line at Hooters is quite the time. I can only imagine what the culture is like there, behind the counter. But yeah, let's get to work on this. Let's see how much I can do, which is not a lot. I don't want to spend too much time because I don't want to be awake for too long. And yeah, leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. Do you enjoy it at least? I think I said that already. I do. Sorry, the one ailment of mine as a streamer is I really hate repeating myself. It's such a pet peeve of mine for some reason. I don't know what it is. And it's not necessarily I'm annoyed at the person who asked me twice. Part of it is, but most of it is like, wow, am I just not clear enough? Like, do I speak in a way where most of what I say is in one ear out the other? Like, I could do kind of worry about that, about not having the conviction to be remembered in what I said. But a lot of people just be forgetting shit, or just, you know, ask questions to keep the flow of conversation and don't realize the point was made earlier. You're very articulate. Yeah, but you can be articulate and say a whole lot of nothing. You know what I mean? I knew people like that who definitely didn't stutter or anything, but they also were fucking stupid, but sounded or deliberately tried to sound like they knew what they were talking about, and you knew they didn't know what they were talking about. It's so annoying to be around, and I just don't want to be that. I almost ended up in an alternative school, so I'm just really dumb. Alright, so my viewers are just low IQ. I'm joking, I promise. A little bit. No, I'm joking. I think. Pretty sure. Wait, let me see if my MIDI keyboard works. It does. Okay. Without further ado, let's listen to this from the beginning to remind ourselves where we're at, what we're doing. Neurospicy. Oh, I fucking hate that word. Oh my god, my headphones are so loud. My headphones are so loud. What are they? 36? Yeah, that's probably why. And I wonder if Sussy or Hydra are still in here. They heard the voice, caught the vibe, and left. Sorry. Fucking guitar. How does that sound like I'm actually befuddled. It's funny because I did want to put like a strummy, clean guitar underneath that as well, but I think it has enough to sell the vibe. Like I don't make music. I'm tone deaf. Don't blame me. I think it's a little more than tone deaf, but sure. All right. I gotta make music now. My friend thought a snare was a piano. Don't worry. That's. I mean, look. If it's a dariacore snare, then it could be not far off. To be fair. Okay. I have to make music now. I'm going to start by. It was in a Pen Chico song. Lol. I'm gonna start by putting a balance on this. I kind of want to get like an actual glockenspiel or like a glockenspiel. I don't know, or like a better VST or some sort of sample or like a I don't know. But this works just fine. The only reason being that the sound only works in stereo, and then mono it sounds like kind of weird and chorusy. You know what I mean? Which glockenspiels don't tend to do that, so whatever. You know what I mean? I'll address it later or just completely forget about it, which is also viable. Also, hi Yowie, but welcome to the stream. I promise I'm chugging the shit out of a black tea in hopes that in 30 minutes I can regain some energy. I had caffeine today and it wasn't, and 12 hours hadn't passed, so it should still be in my system, but I guess it wasn't enough. Monsters though. Yeah, but I'm not gonna go out and get a monster. I'm saying it's too much caffeine and I intend on sleeping later. November was originally an O-Block gang member who could rap before dariacore. You're not far off, honestly. It's a long story. Fuck, I have to make music now. Alright, so what one does it sound like? I completely forgot. I had the flow in my head a couple days ago, and it didn't, who is he? That's how you know. That's how you know my voice is chopped. I can just end stream right now and just be like, okay, well, there's no point. Because you have to have it in your head to refer to me in a certain way, and it's not natural. Very fun stuff. Hi, Tifu. I completely forgot the flow of this. Misinput. A bit more than a misinput. I mean, it's the same person who thought a piano was a guitar, so... In terms of misidentification, you're 2 for 2. Call everyone he? I'm sorry. It's a really funny habit to have. I use bro. Did you hear me say bro, though? Like, weeb check channel name, then ban yourself. Lol. Shit. And where is the saw? There is the saw. Oh, it's fucking muted. Wait, why is it muted? Oh, because there's a fucking thingy on the thing. Why is that not turned down? Why is it not... Wait, what? This should be automated off at some point. I don't know why it's not. Like there. And I guess there. Yeah. It's still fucking muted. Hello? Oh, because it's not... I'm actually dumb as rocks.
At Teeth Warmerite super chatted $2.66. Fortnite Rick from Morty I'm a leg.
Let's go. Thanks, Tifu. I appreciate it. What if I make a fembread LARP account named Mask Bread? I'll try to strike you off the platform. Okay. How the fuck? LARP bread. I hate the word. Hi, BitBoy. I came across a video the other day of, like, living like a billionaire for $46, which, interesting premise, and it had 1,000 views, and I'm like, oh, surely this is just underrated, and the intro, every single sound effect was mixed poorly and sounds like it was done from a high schooler who has no, like, cultural touchstones on the internet and is just a normie, which was the case. And then it was also like some dude like faking a lecture, like you know, like that bit, like, okay, so here's how we're going to pretend how we're flexing, but for the low, by LARPing. And the entire presentation, every single punchline was LARPing. And it was, God, it was absolutely riveting content. Hi, Rayson. It was absolutely riveting. Every single, what is your definition of a normie? Somebody who is out of touch in terms of meme culture, only goes on TikTok and thinks they know the internet, and even then barely goes on TikTok. You know, it's probably similar to your definition of a normie. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty online, and I have been for a long time. So, you know, I have a different barometer. Like some people on TikTok who only go on TikTok, who appropriate 4chan slang without knowing it's 4chan slang, call people who don't know anything about that normies, and I would call those people normies, right? So there's still some... What the fuck?
At TFW, am I right? Just gifted 5 memberships.
Well, Angel Heart YT, I'm pretty sure that's Elmo Gaming. And I have to listen to this like 5 times now.
Were me right gifted at @attack_.
What? And then 2.
Were me right gifted at Kento ha 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 ha.
That's good, lovely. I have to wait for number 3. God, this takes fucking forever.
Were me right gifted at Balduck6A11 Duck.
That person's name is Balduck. I don't think they're ever watching the stream, but no, I join. A notification like, hey, you gotta get the membership.
Were me right gifted at Cronus257.
It just skipped Angel Heart when I think it's out of order.
Were me right gifted at Angel Hearteat.
Awesome. Thank you a lot. Generally, I think that puts me over the threshold this month. I can fucking get my paycheck. And Kirby's asked for the 14...
At Kerbazaz celebrates 14 months of membership.
Month
they
resub.
Don't send this notif automatically. I forgot.
Do you get money from membership gifts? Is there any reason why I wouldn't get money from membership gifts? Also, hi, Diggin' Boss. But yeah, this fucking terrible video made from people who don't know anything about the internet, hear the word LARP, and are only using the word LARP because they don't know anything else, and that's their whole punchline. And the pacing of the video is shit. The cuts take a little bit too long, and that adds up over time, and it's 2 minutes in, and we're still watching this dumbass lecture segment. Oh, God.
At Teeth Warmerite became cultured. At Teeth Warmerite celebrates 3 months of membership. Year Fortnite leg Morty I'm a leg Morty.
Thanks, Tifu. I genuinely do appreciate it. Loki, don't watch it? Oh, I didn't know I could just not watch the video. So I'm watching the video, and it's 2 minutes in, we're still watching this fucking stupid segment, and then the video finally, like, starts for real, 2 minutes in, and their transition slide for like, you know, and I should have known these guys don't know shit about graphics, right? So I would have respected if they, you know, did the screen record Photoshop thing and just like drag the car from a stick figure house to a stick figure whatever the hell. But no, they put that shit into Chat GPT and had an AI transition to the next segment of the video, and I clicked off instantly. That kind of sounds parasocial. What if I know Tifu outside of the stream? Is it parasocial then? But yeah, Tifu, we're being so parasocial. Like, you know, I can't talk to you through the screen. I can't reach out and grab you. Fucking psycho. But seriously, thank you. But damn, that video pissed me off. It made my day way worse because, like, the thumbnail was pretty good. It was decent framing and all that stuff. And the video starts and it's so... I don't have access to that information. I know. I'm just being a dickhead. And the video starts and it's pretty shit, but I'm giving it faith because the premise is that good. It's good. I want to know how they, you know, got inside of a like a private jet movie set to take a photo for the gram. But no, it was actually one of the worst videos I've ever seen in my life. I left a dislike and went on my fucking way. Very sad. I didn't check the comments. Usually I check the comments for that kind of video to see like if other people agree with me, or whatever the case may be, or to see the kinds of people that are commenting positively to make fun of them as well. And I just didn't do that. Should have. Probably would have been able to pull up some examples. I don't have access to that info, bro. Yeah, we're like teasing. Fucking around. Why? Why does Diggin' Boss... Why does... Oh my god!
Right, just gifted 5 memberships.
Yaoi Bot, congrats!
Right gifted at Yaobot.
Oh, that's how it pronounces it. That sucks. Thank you, I worked hard on this. I can tell. And also...
Right gifted at U1_M0B.
That MIDI scared me the second time. I don't know why. You deserve it way more than me. Thank you.
Duck cheese.
Fucking Duck Cheese. What a terrible name. I hope they join the stream so I could flame them. I really do. I want a piece of that.
Right gifted at Rex 2815.
Classic breakcore money. Yeah, I bet you're fucking swimming in it, aren't you?
Right gifted advisable for you _89.
Visible? I guess that's not how you spell visible, is it? Do you know her IRL? Well, okay, let's not go that far. Alright, there's an ocean between these people. Not swimming, but a cool 150? I mean, it's cool 150, that's not nothing. It's fire. This is fun. I want to hear people's usernames. That is part of the reason why people watch live streams, believe it or not. Also, I'm still thinking about how my Botrix overlay translated somebody facing right in a wheelchair and facing left in a wheelchair. They don't have, for some reason, their emoji pool is so outdated, but they have the ability to translate the emojis. It's fucking funny. Guess it's a good time to mention that members get project files accessible via the very secret and hidden part of my Discord server that you can only access if you link your YouTube. And you could just ask for any project file. I don't give you any project file. You know, it's some real shit. What is it, 3 months? Hemorrhoid's making a lot of money. I don't think a lot's the right adjective, but it's not nothing. And I do really appreciate it. Become a member. I really wish streaming on Twitch wasn't such a self-need shot. You know, and I would have to go hard on the other socials if I want anyone to go to my Twitch streams. You know, because the lingo there just makes a lot more sense, and this is all just like a a complete mockery, just a shadow of what streaming actually is. Because member is so many syllables, it's so clunky. Sub, very streamlined. Can it buy you a monster? It can. It can absolutely buy me a monster. Perhaps one that I can become friends with. There aren't enough people who are in my Discord server for there to justify like a penthouse section as a rich escape from all the noise. But soon that'll also be the reason why someone might be interested in becoming a member. It's still there. There's still some VCs and chats that you can access that nobody uses because, you know, the main ones could use more activity. I got a model of Evo 1 from Evangelion. That's actually fire. Slapping my knee right now. Don't slap too hard now. You might blow your knee off smooth. I found Rebuild was better than the original. Interesting. Fuck, now I have to make music. It's fucking shit. God. Pember's my best friend, Truth Nuke. This is true. We are hashtag besties. How much money does YouTube take? I get 75. YouTube gets 25. Pretty sure. It's something around there. Any figurine I ever get is going in the jar. It's more of a cut. The 25 cut is more of a cut than Bandcamp would take, for example, which is a more streamlined way to directly support if you're not interested in making some sort of monthly payment. And tracks are all $1. That's where the floor starts, and you can go up from there. I need to pay attention in class. Bye-bye. I hope it goes well. Enjoy membership. Pandy Cam. Oh, yeah, I guess I could put that up here somewhere. I don't know. It's a little generic. Okay, now leak wage and yearly in SSN. You know, the funny part about that is I actually have no idea how much I'm getting paid at my new job. Oh, I forgot how fucking long this chord progression is. Jesus Christ. So I can't even leak that if I wanted to. Well, because it wasn't like a very formal process. I just walked in and said, yeah, you guys are hiring? And they're like, yeah, can you start like in 2 days? And I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I did. Yes, I did get a new job, and I already overslept. So I'm already on my last warning. Fucked up. So I'm like a waitress? No, it's more demeaning. Check the GIF in the top right. Chess stream went. You don't want to watch 400 ELO chess from someone who's mainly a music producer. It's not as interesting as you think. Alright, there's still an LFO tool on this. I did all that because when I joined, you sounded quite sad, and now you're definitely chippier, which is pretty sweet. Thank you. I was mainly just tired, but yeah, life's a lot. Line cook, kinda. Alright, never doing that again on stream. I think it's a good idea to avoid things that could be clipped down the line and someone would set as their fucking notification or something. But just this once for you. Where's the LFO tool? Am I fucking fried? There it is. I clipped that. I'm sure you did. Bistro Huddy. I have actually no clue what that is. Where did I put the... Why is it over here? You bitch. Immediately on LSF. Probably the worst fate ever. For most humans. I don't, you fucking asshole. Yes. And then I'm probably gonna do the growl fill. And then the we'll do the baseline first. Worst fate is to be born in Alaska. I'm sure there are worse situations you can find yourself in, but that's pretty up there. I know someone from Alaska. He's very funny. So maybe it's not so bad. Really funny. Who put estrogen in my Bud Light? That's a good gag. Like what? You could... be born in mid-1900s Germany as somebody who's not blonde blue-eye. That's pretty bad. You could be Jewish in Germany. I'm just saying. Shit, my state is frozen or boiled and no between. That's a lot of places now, if anything. Or born in some stone age with like a 60% infant mortality rate. Yeah. They mean your state is in like human condition. Like, it's pretty funny to think about. You just sitting there either being frozen or boiling. That too, I have the flu. Well, yeah, that'll get you there. How do I even... Transgender is the method. Everyone loves the trans. Oh yeah, being trans also sucks. I think it's pretty bad. Sucks. It's worse than being born in Alaska. I'm telling you. I'm sorry I misgendered you. It's fine. Where are you getting those comments? I do not see on YT. Is it just me? Do you have top chat on? You probably have top chat on and not live chat. They made it harder to switch. If on mobile, I know that. Five months on E and still small. Yeah, 5 months. Chill. Try eating more, but also 5 months. Found it. What the fuck is that about? LMAO. I mean, this is a family-friendly platform, okay? They want to make the face value experience more palatable for the average person. I mean, if you have the better TTV extension, then, like, well, you're probably not on a computer, but if you have the better TTV extension, it'll automatically put it in live chat. I'm pretty sure. I eat a lot already. You might need to eat more. Yeah, some people could have school already. I don't know. People are in weird locations across the world. Ow. What's the fembread special? In what sense? I can tell you musically it's this. Oh. That little lick. I do that all the time. And also, the IDK slop is this one. that. Da 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 da. I have a couple of songs that have that lick in there. I'm in a nightmare situation right now, playing live stream in browser with chat covering the entire screen. What the hell? My friends questioned me about a game they found I had called How Many Dudes. Had to explain it was a 100-man versus gorilla game. The nightmare of accidentally outing yourself to your parents via your Steam. Windows 8 looking nostalgic for me? I mean, yeah, it was kind of long ago nowadays. Ew, I said it like I had a speech impediment. It was kind of long ago. They don't even know I got a... They were on to something. That's your song. Wait, what's yours? Wow, that sounds like someone made entirely different. Wow, must be hidden by some kind of smoke bomb. Very funny. The thing that I just played is an idea that's never seen the light of day, though. It was just me practicing the style. What's wrong with a speech impediment of Christ? They were super they were super conservative Kirks, though. Yeah, that's funny. I hope all goes well for you. If I lived closer, we'd probably be married. You should be careful saying some shit like that. My girlfriends watch these VODs. It's like in game. Hi, girlfriend. Are you guys gay or actually besties? Who says we can't be both? Dick. Fucking bigot. Expand your mind a little bit. Triangle. Yo, don't even worry about it, twin. Keep your eyes on your own paper. I think it's the best course of action you could possibly take in this current moment because, look, I don't know what you're supposed to be looking for. I just said that like I had something to say. You should like the stream, though. Or else. I'm on 2 hours of sleep, twin. And whose fault is that? Is I even right on? What am I saying? You're not my twin, girl. I have a current situation, TBH. We'll see how it evolves, so do not worry. Fembread GFs if seen. This is true. And I hear it's going well. So... And I'm not going to reference your track record. I think that'll be rude to do. Hehe. It's also an awesome story. It is an awesome story. If only you were a streamer, you could tell it. I'm just gonna copy the notes first and see what I can change. My ears kind of hurts. Let me... That's just an octave. Yeah. I can do that. Tifu Lee, am I right, you dog? Is that clavicular reference? Is that clavicular reference? I'm curious. Are you moving in with Clav? Have you seen the dude's house? It's covered in wires and cameras and more streaming setup, less furniture. What are these chatters? That's a great question. They're asking the questions that the people want to know, clearly. Would you let him move them? This is the second time you're asking this, though. Like, do you think my answer has changed since, what was it, Thursday? That's true, I suppose. I'm saying. I need another answer. For what? Oh, dog, don't worry, I gotta go anyways. I see. Hope your day goes well. You need to have contemplated this. I had other things to think about, to be fair. Why? This reminds me of the chord progression from, Small Pools Dreaming. I can't even play too long of this. I'm gonna get claimed. That one. If I get claimed for that, I'm gonna shoot myself. No idea what that is? FIFA 14. If you haven't played, you don't know. I don't know why. It's like... Do you guys watch anime? Not. I play FIFA 2 billion. That's some shit like Yeet would say. It genuinely sounds like a Yeet bar. 24 better. Probably not. Holy LARP. Oh boy. Who is committing LARP in your eyes? I'd love to know. To change these chords to work better for the bass notes. It's kind of a nothing chord right now. What can I do? Oh. Yeah, I can make it more regular sounding. I think that's kind of the theme of this song. I won't use that phrase anymore, dictator. I just wanted to know, like, what you were referring to. Your 2 hours of sleep having ass. I play FIFA Freaky and fembread's Adobe. Abode. I read that as Adobe. Oh my fucking god. Forgive me, I've edited for a very long period of time in my life. All right, that's the only. That's one of the very few genuine dyslexia moments I think I've ever had. And can you, like, blame me for that? Chad, clip at LSF immediately. Yeah, okay. Clive and I found that funny. So you want me to move in with you two, actually? Because that's what it sounds like is happening here. If I'm assessing the situation correctly. Oh yeah, I don't have Keyvis turned on. A little too late, but whatever. Okay. Yeah. Oops. And then I have to do this. Yeah, sometimes YouTube just snipes comments because this is still YouTube. It's not Twitch. You can't just post ASCII cock and it'll go through. You know, which I guess is a good thing. That reminds me of Mundani's Twitch stream that one time. Completely unmoderated. People were just posting ASCII Among Us cock and ASCII tits and all that shit. They deleted my comment about Netanyahu the other day. Well, yeah, of course. What do you think this is? Check Gen? Oh, yeah. A little call to action. Even worse, they gaslight you into thinking it's sent. That's funny. That's kind of funny. Me? Oh, my gamepad left trigger is actuating. I have to restart Keyvis. My controller is broken and the left trigger won't come back up. Well, the trigger itself comes back up, like the spring still works, but the mechanism in which stop trying to sound so smart. You're stupid. Shut up. Talking to myself. The thing that makes the button actually work, the potentiometer, there's like some like lever shit happening, and the plastic in it snapped, and it won't follow the trigger anymore. Fembread would make a good voice actor. It's funny you say that. I did feature on one of my friend's projects as a VA. I generally do like some sound work for it, for his stuff. But I featured. I played a robot, and I put like a frequency shifter and like a little delay on my voice, and had like a vocoder on it as well, and like and the robot, it was like a holographic, so the presence was always underlined with a Reese. It's a really cool sound design. And it was unrecognizable. Like, it doesn't sound like me at all. What were we talking about last week? I'm the wrong person to ask that question to. I just genuinely, it's rare for me to like recollect like old bits and such. But I know Microbe is featured. What was the British humor called? I know we touched on what is your favorite kind of humor. But I have no idea anything past that. Why? Banter. Why did I pronounce it like a Canadian? Well, because it just feels weird saying banter. Ugh. I watched too much Nile Red, I think is my problem. Oh yeah, it is just there, isn't it? You know, I do realize no one really says that there anymore. I was wondering why. I haven't actually heard the word in a while. It's rare that it comes up situationally. Ow. Me personally, give a fuck about perfect grammar or comments as long as it makes sense, because, you know, on a live chat, you gotta pump the comments out. That's some real shit. On a live chat, you just gotta fucking, you know, flap your lips at some bullshit. And that's kind of what it's all about, really. I know there's a certain way to pronounce that, and I forgot. Why do girls always get the ick for the most niche things? Probably because they have more attention to detail. I gotta put drums down. And like an exhaust. That's the wrong thing. Do I even have the exhaust in here? It's right here, yeah. Nero spicy. Again with the fucking terms. Alright, it took me an hour to put down a chord progression. I did spend most of it not producing, so. I showed Kate the fembread and Rick and Morty freestyles, by the way. I don't remember dropping bars. Unless you're talking about the greatest BTS remix of all time. Can I show chat? Because I think it's kind of funny. Also, of course, you talk about me a lot. I'm just so irresistible. Am I gonna do this kick? Why is it still... Yes. Okay, awesome. Well, I need to figure out why the kick is still fucking... Oh, that's why. Low pass drum mix. Also has a high pass on it. I might use the boxy kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. But for the freestyles, I meant mine where I constantly say, oh yeah! You I forgot about that stupid shit. I really sat there in call and watched that whole thing unveil. Now, the BTS remix, can you link it to me, actually? Because I have some of it on my computer, but it's not like the full version. I might not even show all of it anyway. You know, linking it might get some traffic towards it and, you know, put some eyes on it. Yeah, hold on. Yay. It's on Tfue too. I can probably search that. But the thing is, if I use SoundCloud for too long on a browser with no cookies, it'll show my IP on screen and says and say like, "Hey, we think you're a bot. Can you verify this?" A laugh from that rivals that of your rage. And this is why I'm one of the funniest music streamers to ever do it. Why the fuck does it have over 100 listens? Does it really? I want to find out together. Oh, it's probably going to show the new SoundCloud UI, and I get to complain about it. Tfue 2. I wonder if this comes up. Let's see if it shows the new UI. Look at this. Oh, it shows the old one. Never mind. Okay, cool. Oh, look, there's my fucking holy Skrillex. You can change the OBS scene, right? Yeah? Why? I mean, I can't, like, change it before I get doxxed. I just do this. Why is Relita a related track? What is this? Alright, so one night, Tfue and I sat in a call, and she brought she brought up the idea of remixing this BTS song, just throwing some obviously very carefully curated growls on it. She did the first half, I did the second. She then added a bit to the second. And I'm telling you, it's one of the greatest things we ever made in 30 minutes. Oh, it didn't. Diff scene while playing on SoundCloud might be good. Well, but then you can't watch this. This is about to be really loud, actually. Let me just, like, do this. That's really quiet. Listen to this shit. Shit is fire. Wasn't that shit so hard? Now it's my turn. Oh yeah. Ow. Oh yeah. Wasn't that just one of the greatest songs you've ever heard? Somebody thought it was so good they put it in their Korean dubstep playlist along with Vibes music. What the fuck is this? What am I looking at? Oh no! Genuinely, what am I looking at? Who are these people just sitting right there in the middle of AJ Mix Bro dubstep music and Yummy music? Fucking Christ! Where does this person find any of this stuff? I'm stalking this account. I don't even care anymore. They have 7 followers. Vibes music. This has to be a me. I can't. It's like DRM protected or something. What the shit? Follow them? I don't think I will. 2024 pro. Jesus Christ. Fucking, they're uploading feature-length films on SoundCloud. I mean, yeah, you titled it like a normal remix featuring Skrillex. And people ate that shit. Somebody repost. No, it was you, I think, right? Yeah. But yeah, I just had to let you know that exists. It's out there for the world to discover. And the world has discovered it, apparently. It has over 100 listens. Over 100 people got duped. And some of them genuinely like what they heard. And I think that speaks to something. I don't know what, but it speaks to something in the world. Now we're back to making this bullshit music. This pales in comparison to the sonic genius that was that remix. The absolute... There has to be some conjugation of savant to use there, but I can't come up with it, so... This is why I can't be a public speaker. I can only be a private one. Behind closed doors, speaking to no one but the fucking wall. The white padded cell in which I reside. What can I say? The most peak remix of all time. Literally, it is the most peak remix of all time. I kind of want to see if this kick works. I was studying while watching Fembread stream and I was somehow able to get to 84. It's N84, by the way. Maybe if you use proper grammar, it would be a 90. Oh, I could use that kick, actually. No. I prefer... Yeah. 2 hours. 2 hours of what? That reads like the thumbnail that says 6 months. It's just like a time frame for no reason. Okay. Auntie, you funny. Thanks. I try. Where snare? Where snare? I don't think I'll be using this one. No, not this one. This one. Yeah, I'll probably use a different one. I don't want the snare to be like a light year away from the kick in the arrangement. So maybe just put it here. Make this unique so that I can just replace it with something else and then put it on another. Yeah, I forgot that's a thing. The event editor. God, I want to make growls and Harmer in the event editor. I feel like that'd be funny. Or no, Citrus. I want to see if I can make Citrus into a plugin that sounds cool. Because I think it has FM synthesis. AP Physics? Okay, that's actually not bad. 84? It's solid. I hear AP Physics is hell. Oh yeah, I completely tuned out. You said it was AP Physics. Don't even worry about it, twin. I think I found the snare. Or, no, there's a strong chance it's just the same one. It's not, thank God. I can turn my headphones back up. It's too quiet. Why did they hire at Hooters? Probably because it needed employees. Fuck. Did you get a 2 in the A-Push exam, the AP US History exam? Was that illegal? Oh, you were 50. Yeah, you're probably omitting the most important detail for Lash. Like, your question makes no sense until you say you were 15. And it's like, they're not popping nip at Hooters. That's the whole point. So, I guess it's legal. If you were handling liquor now, that's a different question. They were doing what at where? I just said they weren't, so I don't know where you got that from. Horny bastard. I made fries. Yeah, that sounds about right for a 15-year-old. I feel like manning the grill would be crazy. Were they good fries? I predict they're probably like pre-cut, frozen. Gordon Ramsay would throw a fit kind of fries. I just realized this is a lot fries. A lot fries. The name's Fries. A lot fries. Fucking genius. Yeah. That's good. Please don't bully me. I'll think about it. Yep, and then I have to fucking come up with like growl fills and shit. What the fuck? Why, who in the fucking random is this? Where's Theodore? Oh yeah, Theo Miller. That is a character that's not currently present. You're right. I wonder where Theodore is. Check Tfue 2 PFP. Oh boy. Is your URL just Tfue 2? It is. Don't dox me. Fire. Or is it meant to be something else? Get it? I do actually. Now I do. I'll confess I had to have it explained to me, but I do get it now. Have you guys heard of the... That sounds like a D's Nuts setup or something. No? Well, how am I supposed to trust you? Tfue 2 is a legitimate dubstep cultivator. No, that's some real trap shit. I'm at Super Hot Fire 1267. Hi. Oh yeah, I have to make this unique. And then make it higher. And then... Basically, it's just realizing that you're a side character in some random person's life. Oh yeah. I have to fucking link this again. I'll just make a new animation clip. Fuck it. I spent a lot of time, Super Hot Fire, making nothing and just talking. As I tend to do on these streams. Not on purpose or anything. Just like just happens to be the way things go here sometimes. I mean, I kind of wish I would have made more music, but like, fucking whatever. Now where? What am I looking for? Oh yeah, this thing. No. This thing. Popping nip. Why did you say that? Well, because you're like, is it illegal to be hired at Hooters at 15? And it would be if they were popping nip. Which they're not, so like... I'm sure it's fine. So, I gotta fucking... Oh, I gotta fucking... Mm-hmm. Actually, let me... We're gonna find a Hooters that actually does. I don't think it exists. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But if you do find it, let me know. Don't respond to that. Just a little late for that, buddy. Awesome. Fuck, if I start the growl fills, I'll be here, like, forever. I wonder... Nope, that's not the ARP. I wonder if the ARP from here would work, if I just half-step it up. Why do people have an obsession with alt-goth girls? Not goth, but girls in eyeliner and black lipstick. That's a great question. Some sort of mom complex, some sort of wanting to... It's kind it's actually, it's the guy version of So why do good girls like bad guys? It's the opposite. It's basically that. I just cracked the code. That's it. That is it. That is the explanation. Like, case shut. It's over. We figured it out. Why'd I copy it if I was gonna fucking make it unique? I'm so stupid. Perfect fucking rendition. It was. I don't like how close I sounded to the guy, the infamous, the one and only. Right? No. That is loud. That is fucking loud. Good thing I have a patcher that makes it quieter. Which is doing apparently fucking nothing. What the hell? Oh, bitch ass fucking patcher preset. Quieter for drop to my ass. Yeah, fire. Keep it PG-13. Yeah, I guess I only got a couple. I got a couple swear words left. Cough Mommy plus White Monster plus Shoegaze plus Fruitiger Arrow plus Roblox is an insane combo. Yowie Hut, you light skin. Fucking marvelous. Actually fucking marvelous. Yowie Hut. soundcloud.com/tfu2. Your autocorrect? That's what you're blaming it on. Tfu2 is a New York electronic record music label founded in 21 by Tfu Lee, am I right, and Robbie Shapiro. That's fire. In September 25, Warner Music Group acquired Tfu2 for over 100 million. What are their footnotes? That's amazing. It's crazy they wrote an article for you that quickly. I change the snare in the second half. It's because of the Warner acquisition. No, yeah, of course. They got the people talking. How do you think the BTS Body to Body remix got that much pull in the first place? Can't do that shit indie. It was a Skrillex feature too. I said fucking Squillex. Is that what I just said? My god. You guys are like actual pesties. Well, you think it was like some bit? No, it's for real. Oh boy, it's bass time. Indeed. It's bass time. I gotta figure out how to make it growl. It sounds good again. Because I have this. It's just like... notes bad. Battle. We gotta make this, fit the drop. I am proud for making this actually from scratch. Like, not like referencing a preset I made a while ago or anything. Typing that up on mobile fucking browser SoundCloud. It was mobile browser SoundCloud is fuck. SoundCloud, what the hell are they doing to the website, by the way? Like, I'm not even talking about the really, really bad, afraid of right angles ass UI they're pushing that breaks my SoundCloud downloader button. But just anything but the front end, and even sometimes the front end, runs like shit. Sometimes you get that glitch with the waveform. You can't go to like any backend artist page without getting 17 different redirects. and then you have to like refresh the page to get certain things to pop up because it'll just hide metrics from you for no reason. Fucking their support pages haven't been updated, so the icon still shows up as white on your taskbar, not tab, like your fucking tab list, and not black. Everything feels vibe coded, and it's getting worse. It's getting slower. It's so funny. It's so funny. And when is it all gonna end? And when is somebody gonna come out with an extension for SoundCloud that actually makes it look good for Firefox? Because I know there's some Chrome shit that's pretty good. I know somebody has one that like recolors the waveform and it's like, you know, pretty cute. But it's like, I gotta fucking sit here and suffer. And like, hold on, let me show you. You might get the new UI if you go to, is it a reheat song? No, this is the old UI. No, I don't think you get it on certain music. Do you get it on here? Okay, why can't they prove my point anymore? This fucking shit. Like a full client, like Music Bee. Honestly, yeah. I did download recently a client that claims to be like, oh, better SoundCloud. First of all, it's just SoundCloud. To my knowledge, I haven't really gotten to test it. I don't trust it enough to log into my real account onto there. I tried logging on one of my alts, and I got blocked for suspicious activity, which is really funny. So I couldn't even fucking test it out. But it looks like normal SoundCloud, and the padding is terrible. Oh, like I don't understand. I deleted it off my computer because I don't fucking. For all I know, this shit could be a Bitcoin miner. You know, like yeah, the dev on GitHub has like an extensive like repository of stuff and but like, oh my fucking god, it's just so terrible. And the only like UI redesign stuff that I ever see for SoundCloud, like just concepts or certain extensions, are to make it look more modern and sleek. And I'm like, why? That shit looks gross. There's no way you got duped. There's no way people actually unanimously agree that everything being a rounded off square or just a circle with like, you know, frosted glass drop downs and all this shit looks good. And it's modern and sleek and innovative and like, dude, oh my god. Fire. That's such a wet sounding bass for some reason. Okay. Why is it up here? I started scrolling reels randomly while your stream was on. Some people do that. I don't blame you. Entirely. This has to be dotted. Why isn't... Fucking genius. That's great. That's great. Wait, so if I legato it... Oh yeah, there we go. Imagine a fully integrated music client that pulls from Bandcamp and SoundCloud, and you can buy tracks you fuck with from Bandcamp, but on a screen like SoundCloud. That would be cool. Maybe I should do half dotted. So I could do... something like this. I'm gonna change the way the... like that. I'm gonna change the waveform and all this stuff, and the processing a little bit. I'm just gonna pretend I know what you're talking about, Weeb. Can you put the bear gif where the one of him looking up and pointing while eating? Can you send it to me? It'd be nice. Oh, fuck, I forgot how shit most of these sound for this type of bass. Yeah, Jen? Alright. Generally, what does every hyperflip producer use Serum 1? Everyone I know uses Serum 2, so I don't know where you're getting your data from. I use Serum 1 because my Serum 2 is, in large quotation marks, broken. Sorry, I had to drop a fire emoji. Yeah, sure, I'll put this up. The fuck? Yeah, thanks, Clippy. Dickheads. At least didn't show my IP address like Google would. Hyperflip producers use Serum 1 because they all use presets. But that's why they use Serum 2, because they all use presets. A lot of them use presets. A lot of your favorite producers who make tracks very fast just use presets, just straight up. It's not a bad thing. They just use presets. Why? The GIF name is right here. Fucking Tenor doesn't do this bullshit. I'll like start from a preset, then I'll work off of it. I have a couple of presets that I've made. It's rare that I like sit down and make presets, or even it's really rare that I download them, but it's rare that I sit down and make presets, but like I'll have a couple. One example of which would be this fucking sorry excuse of an M1 sound. Where is it? This one. No, fucking play the... Why is it muted? Oh, because balance. It's still muted. By fucking fried? Whoa. What happened? Where is it? It's... Okay, it's not even playing in that section. I'm actually fucking tweaking. I'm just genuinely tweaking. Oh, there's Miller. Like this sorry excuse for an M1 sound. Nope. You know, it's heavily processed. But like, fucking... Sat down and worked on that for a bit. Stupid ass shit. You know, or like... certain basses, like the presets that come with my FL, like... Sounds like a distorted M1, it's good? Thank you. I think I referenced a distorted M1, that's probably why. You know, a cool way to name drop the genre. It barely sounds like it, though. Like, it just has a dunk in it. It's barely Scouse House. It's... very fun, though. It goes harder at 170, which is what the BPM of this song will be when I drop it, because I like how it sounds at 170, but I don't want to stretch the whole track at 170. I think I'm just gonna, like, stretch it after it's rendered. But yeah, shouts out Scouse House, Dying Breed, for real. But yeah, a good way to get FMing is to try it, you know, or, you know, more accurately, phase distortion, because that's what it is. I still don't get FMing. You know, but I kind of vaguely understand how it sounds. And as the great Bass Gutta once said, if you don't know what you're doing, that's fine. Just turn some fucking knobs. What, are you scared of some knob? You can just turn it back. You know what I mean? Awesome. That's kind of close. How can I get this to sound cooler? Maybe instead of using bend plus or minus, I can just do like a remap and then start drawing random shit. FM is just one way of making another modulate without the noise from the additional wave. Yeah, whatever that means. How can I get that to sound less wet? Yeah, that kind of works. I was saying I am fembread. Amazing. You can get taught this shit. What do you think? You just fell out of a coconut tree? And also Tifa went to university. But you can also just Google this shit. You know what I mean? You could just Google what is FM synthesis. You can read the answer, you can look up some videos on it. Questions have answers, problems have solutions. Just, you know, put in the steps to find them. And you'll be surprised at what you're capable of. And I hate it, and I'll probably genuinely drop out. Amazing. You just wake up with the ability to do that shit, I thought. Some people do wake up with the ability, I guess, which is really just them going, I'm going to try serum today. And they watch someone do a thing, and then they try the thing, and then they try some other thing similar to the thing, then they learn something. Went to art school for a year and it almost ruined me, I get it. Christ. Jane remover. They're not a fucking savant, let's chill. It's still too, like, noisy, this fucking piece of shit. So, let me, maybe... Ow. You should learn off tutorials off YouTube. Yeah, fucking kind of like fembread. It's crazy. Shane's sound design is very unintentional. Oh, kind of. Remember aces to aces? Yeah, who in chat here knows aces to aces? Who here in chat knows ball? Whatever. That might be a mistake. When he mentioned it to me, I was like, holy pull. Yeah, not many people know the scrolls. Okay, German low pass sounds like fucking crap. Sounds like nothing. Going back to the French. Yeah, I probably will spend the rest of the stream on this fucking grill. Okay, wait. Just paste it, just paste it, just paste it. Don't forget the sub bass. Fucking classic. You listen to Aces to Aces? No, that's actually interesting. I never really listened to Aces to Aces. I just watched the tutorials. Ow. Maybe in this instance it would be better to bend plus minus. You can tell the caffeine hit, by the way. I was right. Mm-hmm. Looking back, his stuff was not very good. Well, I had the foresight to know that his stuff wasn't very good even at the time, but his tutorials were amazing. You know, it kind of gamified the whole process of producing and got me into it in the first place. It's why I got FL Studio and not like something like Ableton. It just looked more appealing of a process to make music there. There's a certain overtone I'm trying to hit. Maybe I just include the saw. Yeah. There was one where he did like a X-type beat with a Naruto gif looped. I used to bump that shit. That's fire. I was bumping Memory Lane like daily. That's pretty sick. Okay, I gotta find a way to make this bass feel less swingy. You know, it's probably just this. Can you sample that one song? Very descriptive, I like it. I love money, I hate... Is that a song? First I'm hearing of it, I think. Or maybe I know what you're talking about. You don't know Ball? Maybe I do, maybe we're just describing it terribly, I don't know. Ever consider that? Ever consider that the entire idea behind speech is the translation of one's thoughts to someone else's brain? And some things could get lost in translation. I remember being friends with this girl, and I say remember being friends with because she doesn't fucking text me anymore. She like fell off the face of the earth. Who just kind of on a whim decided to show me Lost in Translation, the movie. Very interesting experience. I'm gonna sleep at 7 a.m. and yeah, enjoy streaming and enjoy the new members. Thank you again, by the way, seriously. For anyone new that isn't aware, see the Discord server for exclusive content I have unlocked for you, which is true. She did do that. Open gen. Oh, fucking, I forgot I had. Oh shit, I was supposed to do that.
I love money. I hate faggots.
Oh.
I love money. I hate faggots.
That. Yeah, I don't know Ball. My fault. A lot of passion behind that. You know what? I'll give it to him. The fucking... The bear finger wag. Yeah, looks good. Awesome. It needs a higher noise floor. Or just higher floor in general. And how can I make that the case? Maybe... Mm-hmm. Maybe more distortion. I don't know, maybe. What is that like? Whatever. That probably works. I have a feeling I'm gonna obsess over that growl for quite some time. No, wait, no, I need to copy the name of this so I can copy the track state of this and paste the name. Maybe it needs more OTT. It's so fucking ringy. For what, dude? Maybe it needs long filter. That's not what I wanted to do. Now it has even more of a... Oh, it's actually gonna take so long. Yeah. I've decided if I work on this any longer, I'm going to be here till like 7 in the morning. So that's all you get. It's kind of annoying. I filled in all the growls, all the chords, and one growl. A total of one growl. On the bright side, though, tomorrow I'm able to stream for longer if I so choose to, as I won't have to go into work on Wednesday morning. So I'll be able to go for long. Yeah, just go for long. God, dude, I'm. Anyway, let's just do our thing here. If you haven't hit like already, you're a terrorist, and I will find you. And kill you. Sorry, in a video game. Why? How'd that happen? How did that happen? That's the first time that ever happened. Why did that happen? Because I know that it's supposed to... What the fuck happened? Legitimately, what happened? What is causing that? Oh, you know what? I moved this to the wrong... No, I didn't. Did I? I did. How'd that happen? I guess that's so funny. What is this? Oh, that got moved to the M1 channel. That's why. Alright, minor hiccup. Sorry. Alright. Alright, for real this time. Darling.
And this is nothing. Well, you got the idea. Okay, the drop actually kind of hits. Awesome. Good to know. I can keep that growl and maybe only minorly adjust it later. But this is gonna take longer than I initially expected. I am making a whole feature-length film here after all. But I'm glad you're willing to join me for the ride, because trust me, it's a wild one. Alright, now I'm gonna head out and get some sleep, because I need it for my fry cook job. I am ready type vibes. I am SpongeBob now. And you can also go bed, because it's important for you. Also, Yowie, but I thought you were paying attention in class. What happened? Anyway, Discord server, if you haven't, it's in the description. You can give yourself a role to get pinged for these streams, because YouTube's notifications suck ass. Please support me on Bandcamp. It's the most direct way to do so. I am broke. I need the money. I'm dead serious. And consider becoming a member if you want this project file or any other one I've ever made ever. Good offer. All right, it's on the table. Steve Blake Defense Highlights. This isn't the search bar, dude. All right. Again, thank you all for coming. Hit like if you haven't, and I will see you tomorrow at midnight. All right. Good night now.